Wouldn't it be awesome if you could focus on a single task without your mind slipping away onto some time wasting distraction every 10 minutes? Wouldn't it be great if you could finish your most important tasks on time and stop working overtime? Wouldn't it be great if you could spend more time with your family or working on growing your business? I'm sure you get the idea. Having laser sharp focus can dramatically improve your life and give you more clarity, more direction, more happiness, and so on. But as great as it sounds, I'm afraid there's no magic shortcuts for winning the battle over distraction. But believe it or not, improving your focus is not as hard as you may think. And that's why today I'm going to give you something really important, really valuable, and really simple. Today, I'm going to share with you how I go from overwhelmed to laser focus using my Win the Day template. Let's dive into my desktop so you can take a look at it. I'm stoked about this. This is so cool. This is awesome. Oh my gosh. Welcome to my Win the Day template. This is a Notion, but the premise of this is that this template or one sheet is a placeholder that you could carry with you throughout the day to help you stay organized and focused. All the distractions, it's gonna get hungry and just give me all your distractions. And your priorities, give me your priorities. And it's gonna organize everything so you stay laser focused all day. So how is this achieved? It's very simple. All we have to do is create a placeholder for the most important things that you'll go through and manage throughout the day. Let's go through each of those sections. And the cool thing about this is so low tech. Like if you want to be organized and productive, you can use this in your written journal. You can use this in your Google Docs or Microsoft Word. You can even do this in Apple Notes. So there's no excuse for you to implement this in your life to help you stay organized. And if you're overwhelmed or anxiety or have like, oh my God, stress, or like if you're in firefighting mode, or I love this is the best way. If you wake up in the morning, put a fire hose in your mouth and turn it on at 8 a.m. and that's what it's like going to work, this is going to help you. And so what this is this is going to organize everything that's important, and let's fill it out and let's take a look at it. So first one, portion number one, your three most important things. This is to be done the night before or at the end of the workday yesterday or the previous day. Because at the end of your workday or at the end of the day, you're going to be juggling a lot of stuff and you're going to have like everything in your head at the end of the day. And you're going to be like, you know what? Tomorrow, if I focus on these three things and get these three tasks done, everything else will fall into place. Everything else will. These are the three most important things that no matter what, I need to get done. So we can fill it out, for example. So say, for example, I need to fill out an application, some important application. And then the next thing I need to do is, I don't know, take my car in to get fixed. There's a check engine light. I need to get that taken care of, for example. Or here, let's say write a book. My book. So those are the three things that I need to do tomorrow. It's arbitrary, really, but it's the night before I focus and say these are the three things I'm going to commit tomorrow to get done. And if I get these done early in the morning, the whole day is a wash. And the reason why is when you wake up in the morning, you are not to touch anything else below this page until you get number one done. And then you are not allowed to touch number two or number three until you get number two done. And that's all of like task management and productivity, is creating a prioritized list, working from the top down and not jumping around. And so this is going to help you stay organized so that no matter what the distractions, all the other noise that's going to come on through the day, this is your North Star to stay focused on what you need to get done today. And so let's dive down. The next one are placeholders for all the other ad hoc tasks or all the other distractions that come into your life. That is for high, medium, and low. This is your priority right here. So as tasks come in from your email, so first thing you do, check your email, check Slack, get all the tasks and you hoard them. And you just grab them. You don't do a task. You're not allowed to do a task yet. First thing you do in the morning, go grab all your tasks from all the emails and put them in your list. And then you organize them. Yeah, this is one. And then we have a medium one down here. And then we have a low priority. I have an example. But then once you organize them, this is the template that what I would call bullet note taking. So this is how if you have 50 tabs open and or your Slack looks like a lit up Christmas tree and you're like constantly trying to firefight and using Google Tabs or like stay organized, this is how you're going to stay organized for each task. So for each task, this is the framework. You're going to put the person's name. Who is this task for? Is this for Bob, Sally, Jack? Like if it's for Sally, put Sally's name here. Okay, we have a task from Sally. What's the next step? Oh, I need to send her the report. That's high priority. And then she Slacked me this question. So if you go to Slack, this is where you have the URL link. Say she sent me this message in Slack. I got to put this over here. Nice. Because on Slack, when you go to a message, if you hit those three little dots and you hit copy link, that's a direct URL to that Slack message. So right here, I'm going to put the link, highlight, and paste. And so now when I click on that, oh, here, send a report. And then when I go to reply to her in Slack, I just click that link and it'll open up that conversation in Slack. That is super powerful. I love that. And then also to save your brain, you're going to put the next step and then what does done look like for this right here. So this right here will have everything you need as far as everything that's being stuck in your head that's causing you to feel overwhelmed, all the tasks that you have to do. The second you get a task, the rule is you write it down. You don't think about it, you don't do it, you write it down, write down all the steps from step one to step whatever done looks like. So you know when you do this task, you're boom, we did one. And we finished that, did two. Now you know, oh, this is done. I don't have to spend any more energy on this task. This task is officially done. I can move down to the next one. And so you're just ruthlessly executing on this. So this is really cool. So you could do the same and you could sort them high, medium, low, whatever your tasks are. So I can even take this, drag this task. That's actually a medium priority. We have another high priority somewhere else. Like actually we need to do another one like send Bob fix fire. And then I could get the Slack message that he Slacked me, copy the link, and then I'm going to paste that right there. So now I'm like, Bob came to me, said there's a fire, fix it. No problem, Bob. I'll get on that. Let me note it down along with all the other things. And then now that it's written down, I'm going to go take care of that fire, go knock that out. And then I could come back to all my other stuff. So that's where high, medium, low is really going to help you. All the tasks that come in, they don't have a weight or a priority. And so that's why slapping them with the priority is going to help you stay focused on what is really you need to do right now and what are other things that you could do a little bit later. It's like the death by 10,000 cuts. So we want to stay focused on your laser focus, your top three important things. And so high, medium, low, just a placeholder. This last two are my favorite. Hold and thoughts. Hold is a task. Let's say I give a task to Sally. I created the report, sent her the report, waiting for her to respond here. And so I could say, okay, great. So I sent it and then I could go get that Slack URL. I say I Slacked her, I sent the message, copy link, waiting for her, here, paste. I'm not saving tabs. I'm not keeping 50 tabs open or anything like that. The things that I need are exactly where I need them in the context that I know why or when I need to use that link. So that's going to save you time there. And then let's say I give it to her and I'm waiting for her to respond. Well, that's out of my queue. I don't have to do it. I'm waiting for her. So I'm going to put that under hold. So what did that just do? That just cleared my priority list. Now I know exactly what do I need to work on that I need to do versus other things that, oh, I'm waiting on other people to do that task. This is a pro tip. Like as a manager, if you give someone else a task to do, you are responsible for that task to make sure it's done. And so that's why having a section for hold allows you to continue to follow up with that person to make sure they got that task done. So it's still something you to do, still on your plate. So this is like when people say like, what's on your plate to do? Or, oh my God, what's all the things you have to do? This is everything in one page, which is real nice. So you can see your entire day on what you're going to do right here. And then lastly is thoughts. Thoughts are going to be, say for example, this would be an example right here. So it's like here, You have name, next step, Sally waiting for a document. Step one, update document, port information. Step two, send Bob here to put Slack message. There's like low priority, Jack, call back and schedule vacation to trip to Sedona. Cool, that's a low priority. Hold, and then here's like thoughts. These are thoughts where it's like there's no action step, but it's like, it's something for you to just keep top of mind, but not an action. So, for example, Bob today was like, hey, he's thinking about starting a new project. That's great. But right now, TBD, no action to take, but keep it top of mind. He's going to come back to you about it to talk more about it. So, I want to keep that in my thoughts, but there's no action. Next one down here, say, for example, you're like, oh, surfing the web. And you're like, man, I came across this great article, but I'm working on this very important task right here. So I cannot read this article right now. So what I do, just save it and put context. This is an interesting article about what is lean thinking. So when I'm like, why did I save this? And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then all I do is just copy the URL, highlight, paste. So it creates a link, turns it into a hyperlink. And now when I'm free at the end of the day, I've done all my things. I'm like, yeah, everything's done. I'm like, oh yeah, I can get to have some free time. Oh yeah, I want to check this article out. This is really interesting. I'm like, oh, let me learn more. But this is what I call the win the day template. And so once I'm done for the day, the next day, I'm going to set my 3 most important things so that tomorrow I'm going to stay laser focused on what I need to do. And so that's the win the day template. This is I've been working. I mean, you need like really complicated like task managers, or like if you have sophisticated like task managers, great. But this is something lean, quick, and simple that you don't need to put into your heavy duty task manager to like get done and schedule. This is just small, simple, ad hoc, lean, quick, and fast for you to just quickly stay organized, keep from being overwhelmed, put all your thoughts externally so they're not in your head, because if they're in your head, that's what's causing you from being overwhelmed. So put it on paper immediately so that you can see it on paper. And then the brain's not good for storing things. The brain's really good at figuring out what's the next most important thing, what's the next logical step to do. That's what it's really good to do. So now that you have this sheet where you're like, yeah, I can see my whole day, then you ask the question, what should I do next? Yeah, I should do that. And so you're free to make better decisions rather than trying to think, oh my God, all the things I have to do today. Did I get to the most priority things? Like I was busy. I got a lot of stuff done, but did I get my most important things done? No, shit. Now my life isn't moving in the direction I want. No shit. Oh, because I'm not working on the things that I want. So it's because you're being distracted by the 10,000 cuts or distractions. So this is a tool that I use that I've been using for years, and it's really helped me just keep from being overwhelmed so I can stay focused, stay present, and stay clear throughout the day. And so there's a link down below where you can download for free a PDF version of this. Or if you like Notion, there will also be a free Notion template that you can download and you can start using this today. And it's really going to help you to go from overwhelmed to having laser focus to help you achieve more while doing less. And so if you found this helpful, I'm on a mission to help educate and inspire 1 million entrepreneurs and leaders around the world, to empower them with the tools, resources to help them live their best life. And today, I ask that you can help me share this with one of your close friends. We're all one idea away from that most oh my God, that breakthrough. So I'm really happy for sharing this. I really like this template. It's really helped me and my friends stay more organized and stay less stressed out at work. And so it's my gift to you to stay organized and blessed. So I'm Jonathan Cunha. I hope you have a great day. Stay blessed.